Well, you gotta say, that was an amazing fucking hockey game for Carolina. Not for Tampa, for Carolina. But you know what? That is what we're here for when it comes to this hockey club. So, I honestly think this wasn't a blowout. I wouldn't say. Like, to me, Carolina just gradually outworked the defending Stanley Cup champions, and that's what you're looking for in a hockey game. And this time, Carolina did manage to defend a lead, which is what's important. Instead of giving up goals, they ended up getting goals. But Carolina this game did defend a lead, which is something I have been criticizing them for even yesterday when they won. They defended the lead, they played hard. This was a game where Carolina did everything right. Everything. Yeah, this honestly was just a perfect game for me. You got to give a shout out to Nedeljkovic for pitching a shutout against the defending Stanley Cup champions. Paquette got a goal against his old team. I thought Svechnikov actually played a particularly weak game, but for a guy playing with his other line, because not Hayden Fleury, Teuvo Teravainen was out this weekend. So, for coming in and playing on a different line, I don't think he played the best of games considering he's used to Fogle and Stahl. And, even though Brock McGinn isn't that different from them, playing with Aho is different than playing with Jordan Stahl. So I can see how that would cause him to be a little bit sloppy. But hey, he still got a goal tonight, an empty netter, but still got a goal. And, also not Hurricanes related or even related to this game, but even though I hate the Pittsburgh Penguins, I'll take this opportunity to congratulate Sidney Crosby, the best player of my generation growing up, on playing his 1000th game. I think it's a great milestone, and, really he is a hockey legend, maybe top five hockey players of all time. So I'll give Sidney Crosby a shout out, even though this isn't necessarily about Crosby. Do I know if the Penguins won tonight? No, I haven't checked the score. Do I hope they won? No, I hate Pittsburgh. Fuck Pittsburgh. But, just I can't hate Crosby. He's a great player. I hate the Patriots. I can't hate Tom Brady. So back to the more important things on the matter. Yes, because Hurricanes playing one game is more important than Sidney Crosby fight me. I got to give a shout. I gotta say, Carolina just. I thought Carolina. I will say, focusing a little bit on the negative because that's how I normally like to start out. But this time, I just figured I'd start out with mostly positive because the game was 90% positive. I gotta give a shout out to, I gotta say, they did play a little bit weak in the first half of the first period. I think Carolina was initially getting outplayed, but then they hunkered down and they ended up outplaying Tampa Bay throughout the game. Now, who to give player of the game to? I was thinking about giving it to Paquette just for scoring that crucial goal. I thought Natchez, mixed up Natchez and Nedeljkovic there. I thought he played a particularly very standout defensive game. Trocheck as well was a consistently good anchor for that third line, which is playing like a second line right now. And but I got to give it to Nedeljkovic. Like didn't give up a single goal against the defending Stanley Cup champions. Like how can I not give him the Hurricane of the game there? I think he got his first shutout, his eighth game as a Carolina Hurricane, and just played a very good hockey game. So I can't really talk down or do anything different than give him the Hurricane of the game. I think he earned it. I think he was the best Hurricane on the ice because he got a shutout. If a goalie gets a shutout, he played a pretty good hockey game, especially against the defending Stanley Cup champions, and for a team, myself included in this, that has had the goalies being criticized. When a goalie comes out and plays a perfect game, you got to compliment that. I will say, have goalies learned nothing from the David Ayres game? Don't come out of your crease. Like it's that simple. Like don't come out and play the puck, especially when you don't have to because you got the lead. Worry about defending the lead at that point. To me, I know I just gave him Hurricane in the game, but when Mrazek and Nedeljkovic, and I think not Reimer and Nedeljkovic do tend to come out of their net a lot, and I even think what's his face Mrazek does it too when he plays. You got to be careful with that. It's like, have you learned nothing from the David Ayres game? But other than that, yeah, perfect game for Nedeljkovic. And yeah, so going forward, who will Carolina plays Tampa again on Friday, I believe. Not Friday. Man, why am I looked this up beforehand and I still got it wrong. So, Jesus. Way to be here professional here, Jonathan. Monday. So they play Tampa again on Monday, then they play on Wednesday and or no, and Wednesday and Thursday, I believe. I'll double check for when that game happens. But yeah, also comment down below. What did you guys think of this really great win? Now, to me, this was actually I don't think it was the best game Carolina played. I think it would be the game I mentioned before that, but to me, this was my personal favorite game Carolina played because it's the defending Stanley Cup champions. When you pitch a shutout against them, yeah, like I'm gonna be in a good mood. But comment down below what you guys thought about the game. What do you guys think who did particularly well? Do you agree with me on my assessment on Andrei Svechnikov having a particularly weaker game on a line that hasn't been his line for a couple games? Or do you think I'm talking crazy and just reaching for something to criticize about? Because I do like to talk about ways Carolina can improve, even when they win. And once Carolina wins the cup, I'm not gonna criticize them at all during that because they won the Stanley Cup. So yeah, but anyway, that's it for me. I'll see you guys Saturday. If you guys like the content I'm producing on the channel, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys Monday.